So the other day, I'm sitting there watching my homeboy scroll through TikTok for like 45 minutes straight throughout our college lecture. Bro was locked in on his phone, kinda zombified, eyes glazed over like a Krispy Kreme donut that just came off the belt. And I'm looking at him like, damn, we really out here treating our brains like a public restroom, just letting anything come in, anything go out, no filter, no protection. We're just all vibing. And don't get me wrong, I do the same thing. I'll scroll for an hour, pause, look around like, damn, bro, what am I even doing right now? And somehow in my head, I still feel productive that day. But then I'll go spend an entire day editing an 8-minute video, and suddenly I feel like I'm Leonardo da Vinci. And that's when it hit me. I'm 18 years old, checking my investment portfolio at breakfast like I'm Warren Buffett's nephew or something, building my credit like it's a side quest in some video game, and occasionally watching some real estate videos like I'm about to sign some papers on the duplex tomorrow. But here's the thing, I'm not saying I'm special. I'm just saying most people my age treat life like a free trial they forgot to cancel. Just coasting, no direction, no urgency, just we'll see what happens. But me, I'm out here playing chess while half the planet is still trying to figure out how Uno works. Look, I didn't wake up disciplined. I wasn't born locked in. Nobody slapped me as a baby and said he's gonna be productive. Nah, I just got tired of waking up and feeling like a background character in my own movie.
Like this, like, why is he saying that? Why is he doing that? Blah, blah, blah. Well, I've reached a point in my life where my Truman Show boat has hit the painting.
Tired of knowing I could do more but choose not to. I got tired of saying one day I'll do this when that actually didn't mean anything. People treat saying one day like it's on the calendar. Let me check. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. My nigga, I don't see one day on there. Bro, one day is equivalent to saying never. If you don't treat yourself like something worth investing in, why would your future self reward you? You think future you is gonna magically be disciplined and rich out of nowhere? No, bro, that shit exists. That dude is waiting on you to do something right now. So yeah, right now I got a little under 10 racks invested in the stock market. Nothing crazy. I'm not pretending I'm some stock market wizard, but it's enough to prove I'm serious. Enough to show I'm actually moving, not just talking. Everyone laughs at small beginnings. Cool, they could laugh, they could hate. Me, I don't give a f. Life's gonna go on. But here's the thing, they won't be laughing when compound interest hits like a punch from prime Mike Tyson.
But I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh Lord. Oh, jeez.
And they won't be laughing when they take on that 50-year mortgage. People think investing is optional, like it's some DLC for adulthood, but it's not. You should treat it like it's mandatory. It's literally a subscription to a better life. We dropped $15 on Uber Eats like it's nothing, but the idea of investing $15, suddenly everyone turns into a financial expert.
Bro, the market is unstable.
Okay, also your wallet is unstable too.
You're broke. You're poor.
You don't need thousands, you just need to start with $5, $10, anything. That amount doesn't matter, the habit does. It's building that discipline. If you do $5 a day, bro, $5 times 31, that's $155 a month.
Boom! 2 + 2 is 4, -1, that's 3, quick maths.
Shit. If you do that towards investment for the rest of your life, you can have a pretty good life. You won't have the best life, but you'll be coasting with some cash on your side. But let's talk about credit. It's like the adult version of your GPA, and a lot of y'all are failing the class. I treat my credit like how David Goggins treats running. No excuses, no missed payments, no maxed out credit cards, low utilization. You keep it clean, you know. Once you get a credit card, you should use like 10 to 15% of that credit. So let's say you got $500 credit limit. You should only use like $50 to maybe even $100. You don't want to max it out. You want to stay in that sweet spot, kind of like Earth's habitable zone. It's that Goldilocks zone. You want to stay inside that Goldilocks zone because your credit is your foundation. You can't build a mansion on a foundation made of mud. You want a house, a car, a business loan, any type of leverage? Guess what they're checking? Checking your credit. And yeah, I'm 18. I'm a little obsessed with my credit right now. Call me a nerd if you want. Call you financially stuck in 10 years. And now, getting onto YouTube, people think I started this because I want a clout. And that's not really necessarily the case. Kind of started it because I actually enjoy the process. I recently just got into editing. I love the fact I could just piece together what I want, you know, use my imagination how I actually want to use it. And also, I love the analytics. I love seeing numbers go up. And it reminds me of the stock market. I love studying the analytics like there's some stock chart. It kind of scratches the same itch as trading, except the currency is attention, and I'm just trying to see how to monetize that attention, because every part of you is monetized. Your data is monetized. I mean, how much is the human body worth? Like what, $1 million? So why not you start to use your own monetization to your own good? And I don't need 1 million subs to feel accomplished. I mean, oh, I like 1 million subs. I'll be more than a sidekick. I could probably do that as a full-time job. Now let's talk about real estate. Am I buying a house tomorrow? No. I'm 18. Be serious. Be for real. But I'm learning now, so I don't have to walk in adulthood blind. I don't want to be 35 renting from some dude named Steve while complaining that life is unfair. Nah, I want assets. I want property. I want like how the Jewish people do it. I want to make something that makes money while I sleep. That's why I love the stock market. It can make you money while you sleep. It can also lose you money while you sleep. Right now, I'm kind of down $600, but it's okay. I'm investing for the long term. I'm also investing in dividend stocks, so it pays me. I'm keeping my money in there, keeping that in rotation. Hopefully in 30 years, that shit goes somewhere. But yeah, like I said, I want property. But now that Trump's trying to sell us on a 50-year mortgage, that's kind of crazy, bro. If you just look on the interest on that, plus the principal, you're almost kind of paying double. There was this saying one time by the World Economic Forum, you will own nothing and be happy. And shit, that's a life we're heading to right now. That 50-year mortgage is not a mortgage. That's a life sentence. Think about it. A mortgage is a guarantee that you're staying there, right? You're legally obligated to stay there because you're stuck. You took a mortgage on a house. You want to live there. So you're stuck in that place for however long that mortgage is, or until you sell it for a loss, or sell it just to break even. So 50 years? That's a life sentence. You're telling me someone is really gonna sign the paperwork that says, yeah, I'll be paying this off until I'm 80? Just think about it. What's the medium age for a home buyer? Now add on 50 years? That's crazy. You're gonna be collecting your social security and still paying off your mortgage. That's wild. By the time you finish that mortgage, your house is gonna need another mortgage just to fix it. Because these houses they're building right now, they're dog.
I don't think that one shower enclosure has actually passed this test this month. This sink is leaking. Gaps at the windows. Unfinished areas at the flooring. Holes are missing in this area. Some cosmetics here and there. The tub has chips and damages. This is unpainted. This has not been painted. Damaged. Damaged. Stagnant water.
But this whole world is a clown show. It's comedy at this point. So yeah, I'm learning. I'm trying to learn early. I want to be prepared. I don't want to be trapped. When you're trapped, you're and when you're you got nowhere to go. So most people don't fail because they're dumb. They fail because they're soft and a little dumb. They'll memorize every stat about their favorite NBA team, but won't even look up how a Roth IRA works. People say they want more money, but live like they got more money than they actually do. It's not a money problem. It's a priorities problem. And I get it. Buying stuff feels good. Instant gratification feels super good. Your brain loves that little dopamine hit. But you know what feels even better? Not stressing every month. Discipline is greater than dopamine every time. And look, I get it. Sometimes your situation is up and you can't change that. Life isn't a Disney movie. Not always gonna go right. It's actually gonna go left most of the time. But hey, you can only control what you can control. If it's out of your hands, then it's out of your hands, man. But look, you don't need 10 grand to start. You don't need 5 grand to start. You don't even need 1,000. All you need is direction, consistency, and discomfort. Motion beats meditation every single time. You can sit around all day journaling your dreams, manifesting, lighting candles, or whatever. None of it really matters if you don't move. Start with $10. Start with reading 1 book. Low-key, I kind of feel dumb as shit, so I'm gonna start reading again. Start by tracking your money. Start by building your credit. Start something. Don't start and go back on TikTok and scroll for another hour. And if you do, hey, set a timer. You spend 1 hour on TikTok, spend 1 hour reading a book. Do a reward system if you have to. So yeah, I'm 18. I'm trying to build something real. Not for validation, not for likes, not for clout, but because I refuse to be average. I refuse to coast. I refuse to wake up at 30 and wondering where that time went. Future me is watching. Future you is watching too. The question is, what are you gonna show them?